Good evening, and welcome to an exciting new adventure. My name is Grumbles, and tonight, Flawless Incorporated has asked me to introduce their gripping new short documentary series, Rusty Buckets. What you're about to witness is a fly-on-the-wall extravaganza, following the hard work and dedication of one Ivan Ivannovar, the co-founder and CEO of the Rusty Buckets Soup and Salvage Company. He and his team travel the world, helping disaster-struck regions recover from the brink, repair vital infrastructure, and slowly find their way back onto their feet. So without further ado, let's jump on board with Ivan, his Chief Operating Officer Kelly, and witness greatness in the making as they put their heavy equipment into action. Hello, it's me, Ivan. Welcome back to episode 3 of Rusty What? What's that? It's episode 2, Ivan. Welcome back to episode 2 of Rusty Buckets. We're continuing our adventure dealing with an aftermath. The region has been mostly flooded after the Great Storm, with notable destruction around the main routes and facility. The core objective is migration or mitigation of huge of immediate damage caused by flooding, both at the industrial area and the civilian sector. Okay, let's go. Time to investigate. I hope you're enjoying documentary series so far. Rusty Bucket, Soup and Salvage Company. Very pleased to have your company. Much like many subscribe. Thank you, please. Okay, let's go. Here we are, still in North Africa in the springtime. Your company returns to the region after the storm has passed to witness the aftermath and help mitigate the consequences. It looks like the stone walls we put held up, but many other things damaged. So, let's go. Time for full unleash the power. Here we are with our humble scout.
Looks like our hard work paid off. The storm's passed and the town's still standing. Still, we better check for damage. I've marked your destination at the harbor.
Okay. Let's go. Destination at the harbor. Oh, the bridge open. We're gonna have to drive south along and then east across the bridge. Okay. We should manage this. Start with little reverse. Little toot of the horn to make sure the most important safety equipment working. We don't want any trouble with HIF and safety. Otherwise they're gonna have to get mad. And I should be going south. So already slightly going the wrong way. But it's fine. We recover. Nobody gonna be very surprised I go wrong way. Whoa, we nearly spin the truck over. Uh-oh, look at giant tree falling here and rock. Much danger, many wow. Okay, let's have a look at terrain. Green grass of home. Okay, this is very watery. Much danger here. Uh-oh, we need the differential lock and the log here. I don't know we can get under this tree. We bend a little bit. It's okay. We made it. Excuse me, boat. Out of the way. Oh, the boat collapsed. Everything's so badly damaged. This is very muddy path. No way Jeff can make a travel through this part. Absolutely no chance. Okay, we go up on side here. Now we're out of the mud, we can engage the higher gears. Oh, that is rough. We keep going to the south and we're looking for the bridge to go across. See if we can get up the side of the river. Wow, this place is really messy. Oh look, a giant hole. this hole very sinking about something. Okay. We should be a little bit careful. I don't want to roll over the truck. We're gonna be in big problem because we don't have very many operation here yet. So let's be a little bit careful. Uh-oh. Immediately I go into big sinkhole. As I say, be careful. No, 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 no. No rolling over the truck. Going to have to winch myself out of trouble here, I hope. Not looking so positive right now. I am shocked, I tell you. Absolute shock. Okay. Now all I need to do is work out how to flip the vehicle back. You remember episode 1 so many moons ago, and I say, hopefully you never get to see the underbelly of my truck. Well, here we are, episode 2, looking at underbelly. Oh, wait. Oh my god, amazing driving skill. Much skilled mini, wow. Oh, thank goodness. I would never living this one down. Oh, okay. So about the drive carefully, Ivan, because this is your only truck. Don't tell me you got stuck immediately after that. Oh my. What's wrong with you? You drive like a Jeff. Okay, here we go. We can thread the needle. Thread the pine needle. Okay, we're going past here again. We were here before, but looking a lot rougher now after the storm. And we have to make to... Ah yes, this was a super secret climbing around children's climbing frame for vans. What do we got here? We got dangerous terrain. Oh, that's deep. Okay, I got to go to the right side, I think. I think this is the way. Yeah, okay, easy. Oh, that could have gone horribly wrong. Oh, can't believe I have first rollover already. What do you think, lovely viewers? Should we have rollover count? I don't know if the numbers on the counting system can go this high though, to be honest with you. Okay, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna put the low gear. We're gonna be a little bit careful. It's very much motto from where I grow up, and no risk, no fun, but no point, no fun at all if we don't get anywhere. Okay, we'll make it nice and safe. Gonna have to be many sand here. Many sand.
At least this bridge is still in one piece. We had to move our operations before the storm. We needed to get to that harbor, so it had to be lowered. I was a bit worried about it, storm and all.
Makes sense, Kelly. You are a true warrior. Take that how you will, my dear. Okay, now we need to check a map again, because now I don't have any idea. Let's go, I guess, this way. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, big rocks, that could go wrong. Oh, we can actually move these out of the way. Interesting. At least I think so. Oh yeah. Or maybe no. It's too heavy for the vehicle. Okay, never mind. We're gonna need a stronger TONK. But I did make nice little... I did maybe make a little path to go through. If I can find the path. There we go, we made it. No problem, first try. Okay. This part looks a mess. Covered in trees and water. Oh, that's very deep. That is one deep hole. That is one deep hole, Kelly. Okay, onwards we go around. And I can see the harbor. Yeah, there it is. We don't flip this truck no more. Ooh, this is a difficult path. Okay, we go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. You're welcome. If you are now singing along this song with me, you're most welcome. Around the outside, and once more, sure enough, around the outside. Okay, we make it to the harbor. Fantastic. Okay, where do we have to go in here? Maybe over here somewhere? Oh yeah, look, here's circle. Boop. Reach harbor, 800 Harbour Base. Hey, the big boat is here. I like it. I like big boats, and I cannot lie.
You might have noticed we've deployed some additional support. Supplies,
yeah,
vehicles, that kind of thing. But you'll need to jump in the crane and move all those containers out of the way first. And then you'll need to check the road from the harbor base to the transit point and clear out any hazards. Once that's done, you can plot a route for our vehicles.
Okay. I only have one question for you, Kelly. Can we also plot a route? Because I feel like it's a little bit early for the troops to be routing. Right, and how I make going up more? Rope. Rope. And then we can... Oh, we can nearly bring this through the gap. There we go. Yeah, look at this. We're gonna park this nice and tidy out of the way. Oh, wrong way. And whoop. Like glove. Wrong way. Okay. Don't know, it looked like my good friend Ding has been parking these crates. They're all over the shop. And boop. Yeah, nice. Very smooth operator. Okay, we go a little bit this way, a little bit that way, a little bit this way. Swingy, swingy. Oh, we didn't go enough this way. Okay, we go a bit more this way. Come on, box, work with me here. And a boop. Okay, job clear, surely. At least I think so. Let's see. Objective, send additional support. Reach this location. Okay, so now we can go back in the truck and reach location. Okay. I think we're gonna take our little scouty scout. Should be easy enough. I see already dump truck. Doobie doobie dump truck, some might say. I would never say that. Because I don't, you just did the Around the Outside song with me, so I'm not going to make you sing Doobie Doobie Dump Truck again. So it doesn't matter how many times I say dump truck, Doobie Doobie Dump Truck. You're not going to sing it, right? Very good. Let me know in the commentaries if you are singing Dump Truck Doobie Doobie. Look at this Tiger 6455B. Sports wide bed, powerful engine, your best bet to move set. Okay, road impassable for convoys, mission impassable. Send additional transit to the support. We got to plot a route from Harbour Base to transit point up there, but I suspect that's not gonna be possible without put some sand down, because look at this like boggy mess. So we're gonna get in sand truck. What was this one then? Oh, this is cargo truck, or? Oh, yeah, rusty cargo truck. Very good, I like this. And now sand truck. Yeah, we got it. We know how the sand works. It's glorious. We have the differential. Very good for the bad sandy road. Onwards, many times back and forth. I suspect much sand laying in our future. We're gonna have to get the grinder. And yeah, just hopefully, I think we should lay some sand here. It looks like it. Okay, we want to learn how to refill the truck with the sand. Okay. So we're going to have to look at the map like this. Look at the vehicles and look for the sand. Oh, look, there is great big sand here and even bigger sand here. But all along here where we need the sand, no sand. Sad. Okay. Maybe we can get some just on the edge over there by that bridge. I don't know. Let's put some more sand down here and we can get our grader soon. Hopefully we get A grades. This one takes a while to tip. The dozer can flatten the sand. Yes. Okay, let's see. Sand. Oh, from very back end of bridge we can get sand. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, but first of all, from home base, we're gonna deploy this one. Let's get our grading on. We'll have a great time, everyone. Could be a close scrape. Oh, look at that. Slightly more powerful. That big hole back there, those two holes, we're gonna have to go back and forth a lot with the sand there. Maybe we can buy a bigger sand truck, but I think it's gonna be a while before we have enough money. Nice to get Amaratsu TONK would be big sand load. Might be worth to invest in better grader seems to be okay. But the sand truck could be a bit faster maybe. Okay, let's go flatten the sand. Here we go. This is the business we are talking about. Luckily you got a dump truck for that. Pouring sand takes some patience. Yeah. Okay. I know, you're telling me this like I have never rolled this sand before. Okay, fair enough, it's a new operation. But we know what we're doing here at Rusty Bucket's Soup and Salvage. We want many patrons, not many patronizers. Nice. Look at this beautiful leveling out of the sand. Oh, magnificent. Straight away. Straight away, fantastic rod. Like. Okay, now we need probably more sand to get up here. I don't know. It doesn't look so bad, this bit up ahead. I'm gonna try to reverse here to edge of river without falling in the river, to see if this will give me sand. I see I could spend some money to buy a better one of this truck, but yeah, it's a lot of money for only 10,000 sands. I would like to get the Amaratsu for the 20,000. Perfect. Nothing risky whatsoever about this. Okay, we go a little bit up the road. We only need to get to the transit station, so we do a little bit at a time. We have to pay attention to Kelly. She is Chief Operating Officer for a reason. Or Chief Operating Otter is what I like to think of her. Let's go. Oh, actually, we already are here. Oh. This we probably don't need to worry about. No, there's not so muddy there. Just some debris in the middle. Okay, fine. So we can park the truck here out of the way. There's no way Jeff's gonna drive into that. And then maybe what we do is we get the grade. And we're going to lift up, marching. Yeah, that looks pretty good. There's maybe a little bit on the edge of the mud, but I think it's okay. We're going to go all the way up here, and we're just going to move those objects out of the way so that we can maybe turn in before the plants. Who knows? Maybe the entrance point for the route is on the other side anyway. I don't like the look of that equipment. Although, maybe it could be used for something else. I don't know, we should see. Look like some kind of motor. Don't like these little stones. Get off my road. Wait, can I get these little stones? Maybe? Get off the road. Oh, it worked. Huh. Nice. It was pretty smooth. See if I can get this, because you know, like I said, Jeffrey, he used any excuse, and if you get the worst combination of all, Jeffrey in a mule, forget about it. Okay, let's see. Can we get this one as well? This one's a bit more annoying. Okay, I think we got them. Yeah. And then there was a couple of annoying ones up here. We're going to get those out of the way. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Expert. Oh, I missed one. You're one of those annoying rocks that likes to sneak underneath the grader. I will get you. Oh, I nearly got you. Then I got your brother. Okay, I got the Dimitri rock. There we go. We don't use too much power. There we go. We cleaned up all those rocks. Perfect. Yeah, there's one there, but I will get past this one. Okay. We don't give Jeffrey any excuse to fail us. I see another rock. Excuse. Excuse me, sir. Is that the rock? I think it's a rock, yeah. Get off the road for me, please. Oh wow, you are... Okay, never mind. You are... you can stay there, I quite like you. It's a fine rock. Maybe it's going to be... It's a baby mountain. Maybe it's going to be a big mountain one day. Okay, I don't think this equipment is in the use. I think it's just in the way. So... Boop. Thank you. And this one here... I'm gonna boop you off to the side. Nobody using this trolley. Off you go. Okay. There we go. Throw it upside down in the air. Classic. Okay, let's see if we can set up this route now. We might want to go the other way anyway. Oh, I see more debris. I see another excuse. Oops. That looks like it might be more new equipment. I see another excuse here on the road. 2 of them, 3 maybe. Really? You're gonna go under the blade like that? That's just so good. Okay. We get that out of the way. And then we're gonna come back to this one. You cheeky little concrete mixer here. Go away, it's not time for the foxhole yet. With the concrete mixer. So I just feather the throttle a little bit. And the blade a little bit. There we go, then we don't roll over it. Nice, perfect job, yes. Everything good. Okay, I think now we can set up a route. Yeah, plot route. Start plotting. Ah, okay, so we have to come along here, avoiding the rails. We're gonna have to go over the rails, okay. I'm not gonna go all the way out to get in again. So we're gonna do this. And then, I didn't check this part. It doesn't look too bad though. Can I get him through that courtyard? I don't trust him to make this turn. Do we think we try. I don't know if he's gonna make this turn for us. I feel like that's gonna be asking for trouble. But you know, maybe Jeff has turned over a new leaf, huh? After nurturing the phosphate plant. This part looks nice and clean now. It's almost as if an expert grading team has been through here. Oh look, we do need to use this one anyway. Okay, go. Go, Jeffrey, go. I trust in you. You have my minimal confidence. Don't worry, no pressure, only the entire world watching you, Jeff. So no stress. You've got this. Also, we bet the entire future on the company on you making this route. Okay, good work from the camera team there. Nice, I like that barrel cam. Very clever. Here we have fuel tank cam. And of course our eye in the sky, eagle eye. Come on, Jeff. You can do it first try. We're all willing you on. Can you not hear the crowds roar? Jeff, 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 look in the commentaries. You see nothing but Jeff, Jeff, Jeff. Amazing. Incredible moral support for Jeff. Eventually, Jeff, you will work your way into position as company mascot. Here we go. If there is any... Ah, look, I told you. Any rock at all, he will find it. He's very good. He's like our #1 hazard detector in the entire company. If there is a way to fail a mission by hitting a tiny pebble or getting stuck on lamppost, anything like this really. You know, get stuck in mud that even a toddler on a little toy truck could get through. If there is this possibility, Jeff will find it. He is the expert for finding way of not arriving. Quite impressive really. If it wasn't so depressing, it would be impressive. Jeffrey and team, the Great Depression. Could write a book about this maybe, Jeffrey. You know, do your autobiography. Although if it was autobiography writing herself, you may never deliver it. Probably best to get one of those ghost trucks to be a writer. Okay, this part of operation going very smooth already. Good work. Hopefully many people around the world going to be enjoying this documentary series. Rusty Buckets, available soon TM on Netflix. Yeah, look at this great streaming success. Already he makes his way through. In the little truck as well. Amazing. Okay, operation level 2.
Good job there.
In half.
We need a base of operations on the other side of the river. And that means we need a bridge. I don't suppose you've built a bridge before, right? Well, there's a first for everything. Oh, and if you want a steady supply of concrete slabs, I have just the thing. You can send a concrete slab convoy from the warehouse to the harbor base. Not essential, but it should keep our reserves up.
Okay, but from the warehouse to the base, oh my god, this includes the huge halls. Oh my god. Okay, so you want me to build a bridge, huh? Set up next base on other side of river. Side quest, send convoy with concrete to Harbour Base. Oh, that would be handy to have all that concrete though, or at least a lot of money. Okay, so I think we have to go and fill in this hole. So there's 2 holes there, a bit of mud there, maybe a bit of mud here. And on this side of the bridge, I think everything was already clear because we drove from warehouse to phosphate plant before. Okay, so this should be okay. I don't think we need to do any work with the sand on this side, but for sure we're gonna have to fill this out. This is gonna be quite a lot of... Oh, and also there is danger here. They're gonna have to go via the beach route, I guess, because I don't have the team big enough to do the sand over the big rocks again. And these rocks are not gonna be moving. So I think we're gonna go around this way. Okay, let's give that a go. We're gonna track this mission. Side quest. Set up base across the river, yeah. So build a bridge, she says. Plot route. Okay, I think this is gonna happen when... Find a way across the water and set up a new base. Oh, I think if we drive there, there's gonna be all these concrete bits here. Okay, yeah, I remember. So, where is investigation truck? Where did the investigation truck end up? I don't... Oh, there it is. Investigation truck. Let's drive over to edge of river and see if there's some more information coming. But yeah, I think we'll get dump truck and we're gonna fill in that big hole. We're not rushing here. We're gonna try to get the job done properly, thoroughly, the rusty bucket's way. You need to build a bridge. Open the map and look at bridges tab. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong. This one. So, bridges. Wide concrete bridge. Okay. And then we're going to place it from about here. And over here. And it's going to need 8 slab. Does that... I think that looks good. So now we just have to bring the slab. Oh, it's a little bit off at the side there. Maybe I do it again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10. Oh no, more. There's like 14 pieces there. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to try it one more time. I think the trick with the bridge is to go from a little bit further south. No, I'm wrong. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's maybe a little bit off the other side, but yeah, who cares? We don't have to be so perfect here. This one is 7 slabs. Okay, that looks good. Then we get perfect. Okay, so now we need a truck that can bring the slabs over here, or we need to bring the crane vehicle over here. Yeah, that's the way. We don't have vehicle with the 2-in-1, so I think rather than yeah, I think we can just pick up from over there the pieces if we bring the crane. So deploy the crane and off we go. Engage the all-wheel drive. Remember that we have our vehicles also fueled with an injection of potato soup and vodka to top up their fuel. So these vehicles are a little bit more powerful than what you might ordinarily be able to recover from such a rusty operation. Not too much, but gives a little bit extra horses. And also allows us to be more efficient with like the drive and the gears, so can engage all of the wheels, make the vehicle a little bit more stable and able to move around the terrain a bit better perhaps. Your mileage might vary is I guess what I'm trying to say. Okay, here we go. Let's get these slabs over here. Get this bridge built and see if we can get base on other side of the bridge. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 8 over here right next door. So if I go a little bit like this, I think then I can reach everything. I hope so. So we put the legs out and then we grab our first one down here on the bridge. Nice. Okay, a little bit wobbly. There we go. First one done. Very nice. This is smooth operator. Next one done. 5 more. Come on. You can turn, you little beauty. Normally, I really have a hard time with this crane. I don't like this crane, but with the potato soup injection, it's running a lot smoother. Okay, it helps if you actually use the crane to lift it off the ground, you know? Don't you get lazy just because it's hot working here in the African desert. It's only spring. It's only like 32 degrees. What are you complaining about? Okay, one more Coneto. Yeah, we got it. Wow, this was perfect setup. Perfect setup. Boom. Okay, and there we go. Magnificent beach. Beach? Bridge even. Man, heat already gets to break my brain. Okay, let's get this crane off the road. Of course, there's a whole lot more concrete here that we could pick up and take into storage, maybe. That's great. Would be a good idea. We should do that while we have a crane and everything here. But let's get across bridge and see what secrets we discover. Lift the fog of war. So we will find out this ever so tiny gap at the edge of the bridge and we follow.
Your first bridge. That should weather any storm. Remember,
Yeah.
Our job isn't just to fix what's broken. It's to make life better for folks around here.
Yeah, I make life better for them. Oh, we got Khan! Let's go. Powerful road planning, recall module, unmatched mobility at your feet at a cost. Ah, I see. Okay, well, thank you. Kelly, good job. She has acquired us another rusty vehicle. Okay, we've got the field services now, so we can do object scanner, recall vehicle, and we have winch point. Okay, and very powerful engine. Look at this baby TONK. If only was red, would be perfect. Okay, so there is another sand quarry here. Okay, and then there is a rich location. Set up your base. Okay, so we have to get there. I think we should drive for this and then we can go back and do the sanding. Look at this amazing TONK. I love it. Turning circle of a big steamship. But look, very powerful. Goes everywhere with these tracks. Amazing. Look at that. Who wouldn't love to be at the wheel of this thing? Looking like we have road requests. Maybe several. And then... oh no, this is the other end of that one. Okay. And then yeah, we're heading north. Let's get those porta potties out of the way. Hopefully nobody was on board when the storm blew through. Anybody there? No. Uh-oh. Trolley. Okay. No way, that's gonna stop this TONK. Look at this, amazing. This looks like good base location. I see circle. And let's go, Kelly. Another award, we're getting towards level 3. Cattalk and bunker. Oh, we got the road making tools. Inseparable duo, yeah. Deliver resources to one base or two. Yeah, okay, beautiful.
That town you just passed through is Anbala. It's the industrial heart of the region, so it's vital we get it pumping again. And that means delivering lots of supplies. You'll need to build a road and then plan a route between Anbala and the transit point. Ah, and there's a nearby village on the harbor that could use your help, if you have the time. Strictly, we're not required, but I think you like to help folks out. Panama is in sore need of supplies, so you could plot a route to it from the transit point. I'm sure the folks there would appreciate it.
Yeah. Always want to help people. Multiple side quests. Where is this? Transit point? Wait. To Panama. Oh wow, yeah, okay, that's around that way. So that's a lot more sand as well. Either back this way. Oh no, not this way. Look at that ravine. Terrible. Would have to be 2 bridges, I think. No, much closer to go from here. And then we just have to... oh, yeah, we got to deal a lot more sand there. Okay, but before we do this, let's say... for I can see Director Brian looking at his watch. So we're gonna go with send convoy this one. And we're gonna fill in this sand and make this a good route down here. So what we need is... where is sand quarry? Then nothing down here. Okay, what I wouldn't give for my... for borrowing a lovely sand... what do you call scalper truck. Oh, we can only dream of such technology at Rusty Buckets. Maybe one day. If we can make the money for Amarazzo, I think it's 100,000. Let us actually, we put brakes. Let's have a look in the garage shop. How far? What do we got? We only have 38,000. Oh, we have so little money. In the shop there is, where are we? Where's my beautiful, beautiful Amarazzo? Where are you? Hidden behind many things. Many of these creatures we have to find out in the wild. The Baikal, oh, that would be a dream as well. 40,000 cents. Here we go. Oh, it's only 65,000. We are more than halfway there. Oh, look at this. Would be a dream. Okay. 65,000 to get that for more sanding. Oh no, I'm blocking Jeff. No, I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry, get past me. Oh, you make me spill my sand. Is that route even necessary anymore? Has he finished his work? Oh my god, Jeff. I'm so busy looking to things I don't even pay attention. So, where is his route? Operational, remaining reward. Okay, there is a little bit of reward. So he keeps going. Infrastructure complete. Let me just check. Is that the same one I was looking at? Or did it just literally just finish? That was the last guy. Yeah, okay. So now I can cancel this route because we have all the rewards. Oh, then we don't run into Jeff anymore on this one. That's a relief. Okay. Definitely gonna have to spend a lot of time back and forth with the sand. But that's what we're here for. We did spill a little bit, so we will fill ourselves up again. Yeah, got to go a long way with this. And more importantly, how many times, because it's a really big hole to fill in. There's no other way to make some money, maybe. Would be funny to try and sell this vehicle and swap it for the Amaratsu. Well, pot exchange. Let's see, the rest of this route is looking fine. At least in this truck, very easy. Very comfortable. Not seeing any super deep mud. Running over a lot of rock foliage. Okay, now here's the part where I think... Can we make... This would be so much sand. We have two options. We can go this way. I don't think we can get rid of that tree. I think they're gonna get stuck on those rocks. So the question is, can they get past this bit without getting stuck? So far, Jeff's team has been doing okay. We'll see. We definitely have to come there and maybe grade out those rocks on the way past. This part is okay. Couple of rocks to clear. And then here we get to the real fun. I think it's gonna be easier to use some sand here rather than trying to build a bridge and have to transport a lot of things with the train and everything. If we had lovely Voron with a beautiful crane, would be possible. Okay, that's pretty deep. That's far enough. Whoops. Okay, we laid the first bit out and we discovered the hidden rock as well. Interesting. Back and forth, bit more sand collection. Yeah, I don't think going through there and trying to get over those rocks is gonna work very well. I'm not sure I can get away without putting some extra sand here, but I think I'm gonna try. Jeffrey has been quite surprising me today. Maybe Dimitri put some of the potato soup vodka mix into his vehicle as well. Let's see, where is sand? So I can get to sand from middle of this car park, okay. Don't have to go all the way to sand pit, but pretty close. So we can go in here, we can refill, we can do donuts in the car park, pretend that we are United States police officers doing donuts, and off we go, back with another run of the sand. Actually, it won't be too bad. I think at this rate, I don't know if it's like 4 or 5 runs of sand. Not too bad. One step at a time. This will allow us to build additional concrete, I think, in some more reward and build the reputation of our company. And that will mean, if anything, we can get some more money, and hopefully we can pick up the Amaratsu TONK dump truck, because that will, you know, double the sand each load. Gonna save many times. Can't believe only 65,000. Okay. Thought it was more expensive. I don't mind this truck though, it's quite fun to drive. Okay, gently does it because we don't want to waste the sand tipping on the edges. That would be most unlike me. Okay, let's see, how deep is this bit? Oh, there goes a bit of sand already. I don't think it's not so deep in this part. So let's see if we can get a bit more sand here. Oh, look at that giant rock. We maybe need to bulldoze that off to the side. Yeah, this is not too bad. I think maybe 3 more runs. Lucky we have the diff lock on this as well. Very good. Yeah, easy. Dump truck, sure enough, doobie doobie, and right at the end of the lyric was the word once more, dump truck. It's a very enjoyable song. Most important, easy to remember lyric. Wonder if I should already push with the grader just to see how far that first part flattens out. I think we dump third load first. It's a good sentence. Third load first, as opposed to the first load third. And then we'll do the leveling and see where we're at. But we're definitely going to need to have to take more sand around to the other side. Anyway, before the bridge. It's quick to fill up, because this is not so much sand. I used to fill the Baikal in another job I worked on, for Barovian side quests. This is very enjoyable, honest hard labor. Gently, don't go flying into the ocean again. We don't need any repeats of previous catastrophes. You know, Director Brian and the team looking very much forward to Blooper Reel, but unfortunately for them is not going to happen. Okay. We slow down a little bit. We do sensible turn. And we're going to reverse in with this yen. Everything going exactly is foreseen. Silly rocks, get out of here. This could be a problem. Maybe I'm gonna get stuck here. Maybe I should have come to smooth it out. I had the idea, but coulda, woulda, shoulda is sugar, as they say. I put a bit of sand here, or not. A little bit like that, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some more sand over here without get a truck stuck. I'm not sure how deep this one is. Look, very deep. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so I think what we should do is bring a grading here, try to get some of these rocks out of the way, flatten a bit the sand, and then we can load some more sand to the side, yeah. maybe it's still 2 more runs with the dump truck. Let's get you out of the way nicely. I hope I don't need the crane to lift the big rocks out of the way, but never say never, huh? So, where is Mr. Grady Grade? Off we go. We put the soup and everything in the engine, but also adjust the suspension a little bit, so this one is not so roly-poly. Because this one always having a nasty habit ending up on his back or on his side when there is small gust of wind or Director Brian sneezes. So hopefully it's not happen so much now. Don't know why I always drive with such a raised up guard, but apparently that's the company regulations from health and safety. Don't know why they have to make such mad stipulation, but those rules. Okay, on we go. Was maybe some stunts here, I think I vaguely remember. We should clear, yeah, there you go, look, we can clear some things here to take the excuse away from Jeff. Every excuse, and we start by missing this stone. I don't like when he sneaks under the grader like that. Very frustrating. I know I could lower it a little bit, but I don't want to make a big hole in the ground. Okay, I can't even get that one anymore. Okay, so he lives there now. Yeah, I think the only way to get these ones is to... Oh, look, roll over it with the wheel like that. Okay, we got that one out of the way. That's good. Got to be careful with the edge of this rock here that we don't tip the machine over. I've just been talking about how good the machine is behaving and not rolling over. Would be funny, I guess, for the direction team if accidentally roll over the vehicle now. But not so funny for me. I have a job to do. Okay, let's see if we can get this rock out of the way. Yeah, boop. And then this one, more important. Okay, off you go into the ocean. Be free! I have freed Willy the rock. Okay, I think this one is fine now. These 3 here can go away. If possible. Maybe we're gonna put some sand here. Maybe not. I think what did I get? 2 out of 3? It's like 4 out of 5. Yeah, I got that one as well now. Nice. Okay, one more rock here I see. But yeah, I think this mud could be problematic for Jeff. Tell Jeffy. Okay, let's go. We go flatten that other sand around the corner now. Yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle for this. This one is quite a good indication. If you're getting stuck a little bit with the big vehicles, then it's usually a good sign that Jeffrey going to have a problem. Okay, right, let's do this. Off we go. Silly rocks are silly. We don't accept them lying in the middle of a road. This is not a place to sunbathe, you silly rocks. Get off the road. Okay, nice. And here we go, this one. Yeah, look at it, like professional. I mean, I am professional, so of course it's like professional. Definitely know what I'm doing at all times. In every vehicle and each operation. Fantastic. Okay, off we go. Going to roll SMC end. Not to roll, I push. Grad. And some rocks out of the way, and then we're gonna see how many more things we have to do. So let's get the thing down, and boom, let's go. Many of the stones don't behave. Oh, be careful. Yeah, we're gonna need one, maybe two more thing here. This one quite frustrating with these rocks here. Get off the path. Ah, nearly got you. I got you a little bit. What about this big rock? I can push him out of the way. There we go. Off to the side, off with you, off with your head. Get off my rods, damn it. Okay. Okay, we get that one out of the way, boop. Not sure entirely, be careful the angle here, if I can drive all the way across that gap yet. I'm not so confident. Maybe we go into the drink. Don't want to live up to our company motto straight away. Yeah, okay, so this bit here I think is fine, but the bit at the end, and maybe this bit here at the beginning, needs a little bit more sand. Yeah, I think that would be the sensible option. Sensible. Let's go. 65,000 for a big tonk. Big sand tonk. This part should be a little bit smoother now, not so many rock. Not sure, again, it looks like Jeffrey might be able to make that bit. But with Jeffrey you never really know. You never truly know where Jeffrey's gonna find a way to throw it for you. To throw himself in the company under the bus. Okay, after this one, I think we fill up again, then we're gonna have a look the rest of the route over to this side of the bridge, the bridge from the west. And then we're gonna see if we can plot the route, because that would be a nice way to round off for the production team. I think Director Brian and the team all looking forward to a lovely bacon sandwich after the shooting completes for the day. Oops, around the side there, a bit of drifting Tokyo. Very good. At least no sign of another storm coming. This is... oh, I should turn around, because I got a sneaking feeling
The hole at the other end is a bit deeper than looks. This truck also a little bit tricky, doesn't really give up much sand. Like as soon as you get to a tipping point, it pretty much dumps half of its load. So I'm just thinking about this little bit of mud here to do, but with the other trucks it's much easier. You can, how you say, be more granular with your sand. With this one at the moment, not so much with the rusty bucket. Oh, okay, it's not so bad actually. See what I mean? Boom. Lots of sand gone already there. Okay, but that's fine. We can level that bit off. And then if we're careful, we can come to this bit here. And we can do a bit more here. There we go. Okay, truck empty. Boom. Right, we're gonna grade all of that. Then we're gonna go further along the path, push the other rocks out of the way, and look how bad the rest of the route is for the Jeffrey. The Jeff AI. The Jeff AI. Okay, grading. Go back a bit, maybe we can push that again and get a bit wider. Find new annoying stone, okay. Not too bad, okay, plenty of annoying stones here. Loads of stones. Oh my goodness, we got almost none of them out of the way. Oh, really bad job with the stones. So hard to get them. Maybe from here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got those two at least. Victory. Come on, gently, gently. Oh, so close. Well, we kicked those two further away again. Yeah, okay, interesting. We'll see. At least we can make the grading a bit smoother. Oh, look at that, 3 for 1. It was a 3-for. Nice. Just this one annoying one here needs to go. Ah! Get out of my business! Get off my road! You rude stone! Again, I don't want to use the manual thing because I'm worried. Ah, I got it! I'm worried that's gonna dig a deeper hole than what we want with the sand. And I got that one. Nice. Oh yeah, now we cook the gas. Okay, and then these ones here are really in a ditch. Oh, got them as well. That's amazing. Wow, grading like never before. Go on, off you go, into the drink. I almost got him. Oh, the other one's still there as well. That's crazy. Okay, you gonna go? Just gently, feather, feather, feather. Yeah, I got them both. Okay, so two much smaller rocks behind me, not so bad. Now, this guy's gonna be maybe a problem. Can I get you? Let's see. We have to work with the drone team here to try to get under the shovel. Yeah, we got them. Okay, now these minis up here. big guys. It's too hard for this work here, but we have to push through. We have to power through. Yeah. Like that. Give the power. I'm like, here man, if I was here man was a dozer. I'm like, here dozer. Okay. So you won't go underneath, but you... I think I can get you. Yeah, I rolled you a little bit. Now I can get you. Yes. Ah, we got him. Okay, so really just this one rock here. It's gonna be a Jeffrey hazard. Oh, maybe the one underneath as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think we got the road more or less clear now. This part. It's a bit bumpy. Okay, now I see more hazards up ahead and I see some water. It's gonna be deep enough or muddy enough that maybe we have to make it Jeff safe. Okay. Those are you off to the side there. Very good. Want to make sure you don't roll back down the hill onto the road. Nearly. Okay. Here we go. Get rid of these rocks. We built this city on the rocks that roll. We built this city. We built this city on the rocks that roll. Enjoy another oreworm. Earworm, you like? Okay, look at that. That was like 4 or 5 in one. Amazing. I think almost clear now the road. One more here maybe. This fella got to go off. Ah, too fast. Roll over. Seems funny to say going too fast in a big rusty dozer in low gear. Okay, we got that one out of the way. This one looks like he will roll for us, which I always appreciate. Yeah, that'll do. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of work, but I think it's worth it. We're helping these poor people recover from a terrible flood. I think I have driven straight over that one, yeah. Okay. Let's see if it's muddy here. A little bit, but if we... Oh no, here is mud. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to put some sand there. And then I think we're almost at the bridge. Let's have a look here. If when there is bridge, if it's more mud here, there's definitely some what do you call, some stones. Let's see if we can get these ones under. Like that. Not too bad. Okay, grade my grading. Entries in the commentaries. Okay, so I think the rest here is... this corner is a bit muddy. But I think we can get it done. I think we bring this part. This part is fine, so up to the bridge is fine, and then after the bridge is mostly fine with a bit of mud on the big corner. I think little corner we can maybe work around. Get Jeff to drive around. This one here, he could go, for example, a bit this way. Off to the grass. Yeah, okay. But this part here, definitely, we gotta do some muddy mud stuff. So, okay. One more dump truck. And yeah, I'm kind of hoping that Jeff can make around here without making a mess of himself, but it would be a little bit wishful think. Could be. We're home! We need more sand! Probably could have been the name of the series. Needs more sand. But I like rusty buckets. It's not quite risky biscuits, but it's rusty buckets. Let's go. From inside the truck. Going a decent speed. 65, nearly 70. It's actually quite impressive with this weight. Quite terrifying when you think about trying to stop. Oh, be careful with the drifting Tokyo. Oh, I'm surprised we don't spill the sand, to be honest. That would have been silly. But it's fun. We do things the fun way sometimes. Just because. That's how Rusty Bucket Soup and Salvage Company rolls. And sometimes the vehicles really do roll. Hopefully that last bit there with the dirt, not gonna be a problem. Okay, I got to turn around here somewhere carefully. And be careful of my angles. Yeah, I just feel like this is a good excuse point here for Jeffrey to not make delivery again. Okay, I think I can smooth this out to make most of it. There we go. Some camel humps. Close the truck. Move the truck. Where did that rock come from? This rock is rude, just sitting there in the middle of the road. I don't want to take this stone with me, but of course when you don't want to hit the stone, you immediately hit the stone. Ah, get out of here, stone. I got you. Okay, not so bad. And then if we go over that bit again, we can probably smooth that out a bit more. Push it out wider. Catch that last bit of mud at the end, maybe. Okay, I think that's gonna be a good road. So I'm gonna see if we send Jeffrey, and it will be exciting climax to the episode to see whether Jeffrey can make this route. Let's go. Start plotting. Sound very suspicious. Plotting. No way he's gonna get stuck here, right, Jeff? You wouldn't do that to me. Middle of the bridge. Nice. Then we're coming up here. And we're gonna use a little bit the inside track here to avoid maybe some mud. We're gonna go around there. Nice on the outside. We're gonna go over this little bumpy part here. Not gonna get stuck on any rocks here whatsoever. This bit a little bit narrow, have to admit. And yeah, okay, bit of mud there. Hopefully we get past. Now it's getting a bit tricky here on this beach. It's not gonna roll into the water, right? That doesn't seem like a very Jeffrey thing to do. Oh wait, he's in this company. Of course it's a Jeffrey thing to do. And then we can go, yeah, in here. Looking good. Up to that point, we go this side. Boom. Oh, extra point at the end. Okay, let's follow on board with Jeffrey and see how he does. Oh, there goes another drone. Sorry, Brian. Oh, wow, there's some big rocks here. Didn't even see that. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. You can do it. We believe in you. No pressure. Huge pressure. Total future of company. Depending on the Jeffrey. But again, sensible choice. They have the Tiger. It's not Voron, I don't think. Oh, it could be Voron. Yeah, no, it is Voron, right? Yeah. Tiger is the dump truck. Beautiful. This will give us a whole load of extra concrete and help us with next portal plan. Wow, if he makes this first try, I'm gonna be very impressed. We might even have to consider giving Jeffrey a pay rise. What? Oh, I just got word from accounts team. Apparently they're on intern program. That explains some things. But they're working hard. Incredibly valuable to the team overall. But on the other hand, you do get what you pay for. Okay, we make it across the bridge. Now we have the bit where we're going over the grassy grass to try to avoid maybe mud. Okay, he's still going, that's good. There's no second truck behind him, so perhaps this is one and done contract. I didn't see the fine print. The fine print of Bel Air. Okay. Yeah, right there. Good to see you, Jeff. You're doing a good job. Okay, quite impressive. So far, so good. Now, there's a little bit here where it's maybe narrow. And a couple of rocks. So, anything could happen in the next half hour. Oh. Good camera cut there from Brian, the director. Ah, good work, Brian. Oh, he just stayed on. He was so close. Okay, and now the last bit of big risk where we go on the beach. We do take the route quite close to the water. So let's see what happens. Surely, Jeffrey. Surely, my friend, you can make this. Okay. The harbor is in sight. This should give you inspiration. You're not very far away from a nice cup of coffee. Oh, there we go, rock. Still making it. Ah, look at it. It's almost like easy mod. But with Jeffrey, I can't believe. I don't think I've ever seen Jeffrey have such a strong start in life. Amazing. Didn't even get stuck on that little hill. Still going. Okay, little bit mud here maybe. When I was plotting the route I was like, oh, you never know. No, it's fine. He's in. All he's got to do now is get through the narrow gate area. Now this is top quality Rusty Buckets entertainment for you. Thank you again to Flawless Incorporated and my good dear friend Bobby Flawless for putting this together for us. And thank you for Brian and the directory team. Thank you for Jeff. Thank you for Grumbles to be gracious hosts. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the show. Next time we got to bring help to Planar and establish supply routes. Where is this one? Is transit routes? Oh, okay, I remember. So, on next episode, we have two tasks. We have this route from transit to Panama, plenty sand to lay and flattening out. And then we get into the real fun, laying down our first road job. Nice. With our new equipment. Excellent. Okay. Hope you enjoy episode. Make sure to do all the like, subscribe things. And I see you soon in the commentaries. Remember, best comments have Jeff. Cheer him on. Bleh.